Welcome everybody to the Red Stars' pre-match press conference. We have Julia Bianchi here with us with Coach Petrucelli. As always, if you have a question, please use the raise your hand function and I'll use it to call on you. Anybody want to kick us off? Oh, Joe, go ahead.
Availability for tomorrow, Penelope, what's she looking like going into Angel City?
Yeah, she will not be available.
Wonderful, thank you. Well, not wonderful, terrible response after muting. And then we talked after the last game about the need to build confidence from the team, and that was going to come from training. And I'm curious how training has been this week after the midweek game and kind of what we've seen going into Angel City.
It was obviously a busy week with the midweek match, but we did get, I think, one really good day of training. That would have been on Friday, I believe. It was, I think, one of our better days of training, all year. We got really focused, worked really hard, and felt like we got better at the end of the training session.
Thank you. And Julia, if I may ask you then, it's the first time being able to talk to you, so I'm very curious kind of, it's been an up and down road for the team, but I'm curious how you've experienced your first few months with the club and understanding your role both off the bench and as a starter occasionally in the central midfield.
Yeah, it's pretty different from the soccer in Brazil, so I'm kind of in the process of adapting myself to the league and to the team. It's a new team, like even if Red Star is traditional in NWSL, we have a lot of new players, so it's a process to put everybody in the same page, and we're struggling a little bit, but I think we can focus daily to get better.
And if I may ask you personally, moving to a new country, playing professionally in a new country, how has that adjustment been for you moving to Chicago and just that experience at your age?
Yeah, well, I always dreamed about coming to US to play here. I think I have a lot to learn from American people, from American soccer players, and also the coach. So it's been a great experience. In the beginning, I've been suffering to adapt myself, especially with the speed of play. But as I said, it's a process and we have to go through it.
Well, thank you. Good luck tomorrow. I won't screw up the mute next time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. Taylor, go ahead.
Hi, just building off of what Joe was talking about, I was wondering if you could talk about kind of how you ended up in Chicago. Were you in conversations with them last year? How did it come to be?
For you. How you got to Chicago.
Oh, yeah, it was my agent got in touch with Chicago. They showed me the project. I also like the idea that I know it's not the best for the club, to change a lot of players, but for the players it's good, coming into a new project. So I got excited with it. As I said, it was my dream to come here, and I think it was the perfect time to move and play abroad again.
And then how are you liking Chicago so far?
I like the city. It's a little bit colder than I thought, but yes, I don't know. I like the American lifestyle. We have practice, we focus on that, and then we still have a lot of time to do our own stuff. So yes, I guess I like the American lifestyle.
And then Coach Alyssa Thompson has been pretty lethal, getting in behind backlines and 1v1s. Kind of what is the plan there to try to limit her impact on the match?
Hope. She's fast. She's really fast, and she does get in behind, and she's tricky on the dribble. And I don't know that. I don't know that anybody's really been able to contain her, to shut her down. So we have to expect that she's going to be dangerous. We got to do a good job of trying to keep her in front of us and then making sure that you know, our defending around the penalty area is good.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks, Taylor. 1 second. Ross, do you have any questions for either Julia or Coach?
I'll just say, Julia, if you don't like the weather in June in Chicago, you should be here in January.
Oh yeah, I know. Right now it's perfect.
Yeah, Coach, I just wanted to ask, and sorry, it's not about the game immediately, but next weekend you have the Pride match. Kind of league-wide, it's been a initiative, and your thoughts about the Pride match and the involvement with the league and the team specifically to draw in the LGBT community, where I think with soccer kind of across the board, it has been a very supportive sport for the LGBT community.
Sure, I think our league is extremely inclusive. I think our club has embraced it, certainly since I've been here, and I think it's certainly good for everybody that, you know, that we're open-minded about these things, and that we're handling these things appropriately. But I think it's good to see, you know, again, from a league perspective, how welcoming we've been, and then obviously on the club level, we've been into it, we've been supportive, and we will continue to be.
Thanks, Ross.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Any last questions for either Julia or Chris? Looks like no. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll send out a recording shortly.